welcome to another video. And yesterday we did some power clean and presses with minimal weight, low intensity, I guess high volume is not necessarily high repetition, but I suppose for a compound exercise, 8 repetitions are more than enough, aren't they? So my working weight was 50 kilograms. I did them for 5 sets of 8. So that's 40 repetitions by, what is that, 50? That would make it 2,000 kilo, unless I'm mistaken, because it's late doing this voiceover and my brain is mush, but still, it's something that we incorporate. If you're new to this channel, it's something we incorporate on our second pressing day. And it is a great way to program your week, whether you're a beginner, advanced. I suppose I can call myself advanced. I've been doing this for a long time, and of course my tendons, my shoulder blades, my elbows especially, because that's usually when you're pressing for many years, obviously elbows or shoulders, they're very happy when I do low intensity, high volume. It just prepares me for the next pressing week, which is most likely going to be, I haven't really dwelled on it, but most likely it will be a banded bench against mini bands. If you watched a couple of weeks, last week actually, when we deadlifted in the Smith machine, we deadlifted against double looped mini bands, and one of them tore, one of them snapped, and I was pretty pissed about it because I never ever ruin my gear, for real. I never ruin lifting equipment. I'm always super careful. Of course, it was its time, right? So it snapped. I kept it so I can do my, shoulder internal, external rotations, stuff like that for warm-ups. I kept the band, but obviously it's not useful anymore to use it against for banded deadlifts, banded bench, and stuff like that. Some reverse grip lat pull downs. This is an exercise I like to do before I do my biceps on the second pressing day. It's an exercise which, at low intensity, it helps me with my bicep and elbow tendonitis, which I've had for, so long. I think I had it before I started lifting, and of course, it has followed me along this wonderful journey. But of course, this helps. It makes my arm feel better, and of course, I get to work a little biceps before I actually do my biceps. So this is. Unless I'm mistaken, that's a preacher curl. I can never remember the name of the exercise, for real. And it's also something I don't do very often because of my elbow problems in the right arm. That's why you see me like over there, I'm making faces, because it's not a muscular, of course, I'm completely out of shape with my biceps, for real. Like, I'm hammer curls, I can do the whole stack with the rope and pull and keep pulling and no pain whatsoever. Once that hand supinates, man, it's game over. I mean, seriously. Left arm, obviously, a lot in much better shape. I have a little bit of pain, but of course, when you lift weights for so long, you're gonna have joint issues, right? Up to some extent. Left arm is not killing me, but there's a little bit of a nuisance going on, right? But the right arm is just not in. It's just not. I think that's what we're talking about. There's no pain whatsoever. But I kept it light and cautious. If I remember well, we did like 6 sets. So I did a few sets with 5 kilograms just to extend the tendons and extend and get the feel of it. And then I think it was 2 sets of 7.5 and 2 sets with a 10-kilo dumbbell, it's crazy because as a beginning lifter, like 2008, 9, and 2010, I was loading significantly more weight. I would use like the easy curl bar. For real, I was putting on like 45, 50 kg. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say it was 20 reps, but it was like a heavy 5 to 8. Then I would put it back down, then another set of 5 with 40 kg. Like, if I do that now, I don't even know if I can, truthfully. Of course, I'm so much stronger in, any other area. But, I mean, it's good to have strong and healthy biceps, of course. They help in most things. Don't let people tell you that biceps are not necessary in powerlifting. They work. The most important thing I can think of, aside from working as small stabilizing muscles in the deadlift, they work even more importantly in the bench press. The bicep on the way down helps stabilize the bar. So, you know, I mean, I don't want to hear any bullshit about that. Anyway, here are some ulnar radial deviations, just work on our wrists a little bit. Most of the time we will do, if I am doing some kind of grip or forearm work, it's gonna be flexions and extensions with some kind of barbell bar, some of my grip tools that I have at home, and then some plate pinching. So it was nice to work on the wrists. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.